What if a toll demanded your soul? In 2025, I helped an old lady with a tire. A ghostly keeper marked me on a cursed Ohio bridge. Skeletal hands and glowing symbols hunted my every move. I fought with sarcasm, but the toll's grip tightened. Mike and Father Liam joined me, facing the keeper's wrath. A ritual in Cleveland broke his curse, or did it? Ohio's backroads whisper secrets of greed and redemption. Uncover this paranormal legend. Watch the terror unfold now. The second I heard that scream, I knew my life was about to go to hell. I'm Riley Dawson, 34, a mechanic with a knack for fixing more than just cars. Last night, I was closing up my shop in rural Ohio when I saw her, an old lady, stranded on the roadside with a flat tire. Her eyes were wide, her hands trembling, and she looked like she'd cry if I didn't help. I grabbed my tools, patched her tire, and even gave her a ride to her rundown cabin. "Here you go, ma'am," I said with a grin, handing her a candy bar from my glove box. She smiled, her voice shaky. "You're a good soul, Riley, God bless you." I waved it off, feeling like a saint for 5 minutes, then headed back to the shop. That's when my truck sputtered, the engine dying in the middle of nowhere. Because why not? I cursed under my breath, spotting an old toll bridge I'd never noticed before. It loomed ahead, its wooden planks warped, its air thick with mist despite the warm May night. I laughed to myself. Oh, perfect. A haunted bridge because helping an old lady deserves this. But I was late for a poker game with the guys, so I drove onto the bridge, my tires creaking. The toll booth was empty, a rusted sign reading, "Pay the keeper 1 soul." I snorted, my sarcasm kicking in. "Yeah, right, I'll pay with my last dime, keep the change." I tossed a quarter out the window, figuring it'd cover the joke, and kept going. That's when the air froze, my breath fogging, and a figure appeared. A tall man in a tattered coat, his face hidden by a hood. He didn't move, just stood there, his hand outstretched, a low growl rumbling from him. I hit the gas, my truck shaking, my heart pounding as I muttered, "Great, I've pissed off the toll troll." The bridge groaned, the planks splitting, and I knew I'd just signed up for a nightmare. I made it across barely, the truck stalling again on the other side. I stepped out, my boots crunching on gravel, the mist swirling around me like a trap. The figure was gone, but a cold laugh echoed, followed by a whisper. "You owe me, Riley." I spun around, my voice sharp. "Oh, you? I paid your stupid toll, take it up with the quarter." The mist thickened, shapes moving in it, shadows with glowing eyes, circling me like vultures. I grabbed a wrench from my truck, my hands sweaty, my mind racing with unfairness. I help an old lady, and now I'm hunted by some ghost toll collector? I shouted into the fog. If this is about her, I did a good deed, leave me alone. The shadows paused, the laugh fading, but a bony hand grabbed my ankle, yanking me down. I kicked free, scrambling back to the truck, knowing this was only the start of my trouble. I hauled myself into the truck, my ankle throbbing where that bony hand grabbed me. The mist pressed against the windows, the air inside colder than a freezer. I snapped, "Oh, fantastic. A ghost with a grudge, my good deeds really paying off." The engine sputtered, then died again, the dashboard lights flickering with a greenish hue. The hooded figure reappeared, standing in front of the truck, his hand still outstretched. I leaned out the window, my tone dripping with sarcasm. "What, you want a tip too, buddy?" He didn't answer, but the bridge behind me creaked, planks rising like teeth to block my escape. I hit the wheel, my voice a growl. "I paid your damn toll, quit playing games." The figure spoke, his voice a rasp. "1 soul, Riley, 1 soul to cross." I laughed, bitter and loud. "1 soul? I'm not trading my cat's life for your bridge toll." The mist parted, revealing more figures, pale, hollow-eyed, their hands reaching for me. They were the unpaid, I realized, souls trapped by this keeper, his toll a cruel trap. I muttered, "Great. I'm in a ghost debtor's prison, should have stuck to the highway." The keeper stepped closer, his hood falling to reveal a skull with glowing green eyes. He hissed, "You owe, Riley, your kindness woke me, and now you pay." I stared, my sarcasm faltering. My kindness? I fixed a tire, not signed a soul contract. The bridge shook, the trapped souls moaning, their hands clawing at the truck. I swung my wrench, smashing a window to fend them off, my heart racing. The keeper laughed, his voice echoing, "Fight all you want, your debt is mine." The truck rocked, the souls pulling, and I knew I was losing this battle. I managed to start the engine, flooring it toward the keeper, my voice a shout, "Eat this, you bony bastard." He vanished, the souls scattering, but the bridge split open, a chasm glowing green below. I swerved, the truck teetering, my mind screaming. This was unfair, I didn't ask for this. The keeper reappeared on the other side, his hand glowing, marking my arm with a green symbol. I yelled, "I'm not your toll collector's pet, take it back." The chasm widened, the green light pulsing, and I felt a pull, like my soul was slipping. I reversed, the truck groaning, the mark burning as I fought the keeper's grip. The dawn broke, the mist thinning, the keeper's form fading with a final whisper, "You'll return." I made it off the bridge, my body shaking, the mark a constant throb on my arm. This wasn't over, he'd marked me, and I was the target of his cursed system. I peeled out of that cursed bridge area, the dawn light mocking my ragged state. My truck was a mess, scratches, dents, and a cracked windshield from the soul's assault. I muttered, "Nice one, Riley, help an old lady get a ghost's hit list." The green mark on my arm pulsed, a constant reminder of the keeper's claim. I drove to my shop, my hands shaking, my mind racing with unfairness. I helped someone, and now I'm marked by a skeletal toll collector. I slammed the shop door, my voice bitter. If this is karma, it's got a lousy sense of humor. My phone buzzed, my boss, furious about a missed repair job. "You're done, Dawson." I laughed, my tone dry. Fired by a guy who can't fix a flat perfect timing. The mark burned, the air chilling, and I knew the keeper wasn't done with me. That night, I dreamed of the bridge, the keeper's skull looming, his voice a growl. "Pay." I woke up, the mark glowing, my room freezing, shadows moving on the walls. I snapped, "Oh great, a haunted apartment," because I needed more bills. The shadows formed hands, reaching for me, their whispers chanting my name. I grabbed a crowbar, my sarcasm sharp. "Come get me, you unpaid ghosts. I'm not your atom." The hands recoiled, but the mark pulsed harder, the keeper's voice in my head, "Return." I realized this wasn't random helping, that lady triggered some ancient debt system. I shouted, "I didn't sign up for this, you cheapskate ghost, leave me alone." The shadows faded, but the mark remained, a tether to the bridge's curse. I knew I had to fight back, but the pressure was crushing my spirit. The next day, I went to a bar, my nerves shot, the mark hidden under a sleeve. A buddy, Mike, 40, noticed. "Riley, you look like hell. What's with the arm?" I smirked, my tone dark. "Oh, just a souvenir from a toll bridge, ghost, wanna trade?" Mike laughed, but the lights flickered, the air turning cold as I spoke. A glass shattered, the mark glowing through my sleeve, Mike's eyes widening. I muttered, "Perfect, Margarita. Keep her crashing my drink? Classy move." Mike grabbed my arm, his voice urgent. "Riley, that's no tattoo, get help." I pulled away, my fear rising. "Help? I need an exorcist, not a bartender." The bar shook, the keeper's whisper echoing, "Your debt grows." I realized the system was relentless, and I was its next victim. I couldn't stay in Ohio. Margaret's curse, or rather, the keeper's, was spreading. The mark on my arm burned brighter, the green glow visible even in daylight. I laughed, my voice hollow. "Awesome, I'm a human lighthouse for ghost debt collectors." Mike insisted on helping, his cousin a priest in Cleveland who dealt with the paranormal. We drove, the radio static breaking into the keeper's rasp. "You owe Riley." I snapped back, "Yeah, well, I owe my landlord more. Get in line, skullface." The road iced over, my tires skidding, Mike cursing as we nearly hit a guardrail. I smirked, my tone bitter. Nothing says road trip like a ghost chasing your soul. We made it to Cleveland, the mark searing my arm, my vision blurring with pain. Mike's cousin, Father Liam, 55, met us, his face grim as he saw the symbol. Liam studied the mark, his voice low. "This is a toll curse old, binding." I rolled my eyes, my sarcasm sharp. "No kidding, Father, I'm the keeper's new pet." He ignored me, his hands tracing the symbol. "He feeds on unpaid debts, Riley." I snorted. "Well, he's got a buffet, because I'm broke. How do we ditch him?" Liam gathered salt, holy oil, and a bell, his plan to break the mark's hold. We set up in his church, the air heavy, the stained glass trembling as dusk fell. The keeper's voice echoed through the walls. "Your soul is mine, Riley." I shouted, "Not yours, you cheapskate, I'm not paying with my afterlife." Liam began the ritual, his prayers loud, the mark burning as if my arm were aflame. The church shook, the keeper's skeletal form appearing, his green eyes locked on me. He lunged, his bony hand grazing my chest, his voice a growl. "Pay now." I screamed. "I paid with a quarter, take it up with the mint, you greedy ghoul." Liam threw holy oil, his form sizzling, his scream rattling the pews. Mike held my shoulder, his voice steady. "Hang on, Riley, he can't have you." The mark faded slightly, the pain easing, but the keeper grew stronger. I realized his system wasn't just magic, it was his greed, his eternal hunger. I shouted, "Keeper, I get it, you're broke, but I'm not your cash cow." His eyes flickered, his form pausing, his voice softer. "They never paid." Liam's prayers peaked, the mark vanishing, the keeper dissolving into mist. The church stilled, the air warm, my arm free, but his greed lingered in my thoughts. The church fell silent, the dawn light filtering through the cracked windows. I slumped in a pew, my arm bare, the mark gone, my body trembling but alive. I muttered, "Well, I survived a toll ghost, guess I'm not fixing cars anymore." Mike grinned, clapping my back. "You're a legend, Riley, deal with it." I smirked, "Legend? I just wanted to play poker and feed my dog." Father Liam nodded, his voice calm. "You gave him rest, Riley, his curse is broken." I thought of the keeper's last words, his pain, his endless debt collection. I sighed. "Yeah, hope he's counting coins in heaven, not haunting bridges." We left the church, my truck a wreck, my life forever altered. The toll bridge was behind me, but its echo stayed, a reminder of the night. By 2031, I'd settled in Cleveland, working at Mike's garage. I told my story, my sarcasm a shield. Don't pay tolls with quarters, folks, ghosts hate change. The bridge near Ohio's backroads was quiet, the keeper's curse lifted, his spirit at peace. Locals spoke of a faint toll bell ringing, a sign of closure, not terror. I visited once, my heart heavy, leaving $1 at the booth's ruins. I whispered, "Rest easy, keeper, I'm sorry for your unpaid souls." The air warmed, a soft chime echoing his, but gentle, not cruel. The legend of the ghostly toll became a tale of redemption, not fear. I smiled, my dog barking at home, my life proof you can outwit the paranormal. The Ohio woods held their peace, the tolls echo a quiet song in the dawn. By 2040, the Ohio toll bridge was a local legend, its terror softened. The ruins stood silent, moss-covered, the air free of the keeper's chill. Mike and I ran the garage, my sarcasm a staple. Best mechanic in town beat a ghost for it. The bridge drew curious visitors, their coins left as tribute, their stories shared. A kid, Tommy, 12, tossed a penny, the air warm, no shadow looming. I grinned, my voice light. "See, kid? Even ghosts like a good tip now." The legend shifted. A tale of a mechanic's grit, not a toll's curse. Historians dug into the past, finding tales of a 1700s toll collector, cheated and bitter. They linked it to the keeper, his curse a system of unpaid debts avenged. The Ohio woods glowed, the toll's spirit at rest, his legacy a quirky tale. By 2055, the bridge was a landmark, its story a draw. A museum opened nearby, its exhibits grim, its walls lined with old toll records. I visited, my steps slow, my eyes on a faded ledger with the keeper's name. I muttered, "You got your due, man, hope it's worth it." The air chimed softly, a thank you perhaps from a spirit finally free. Visitors laughed, their toll payment symbolic, their fear replaced by wonder. A girl, Lily, 10, sneezed, the air clear, the curse long gone. The garage thrived, my dog wagging, my life a testament to beating the odds. The Ohio woods held peace, the toll's echo a gentle hum in the breeze. The legend of the ghostly toll endured, a story of justice and redemption. If this tale of a ghostly toll gripped your heart with its eerie twist, if my fight against the keeper's curse made you feel the bridge's dark pulse, if the toll's haunting echo left you breathless, seeking more mystery, show your support, give this video a like to honor the keeper's soul. Join us on this journey into the unexplained, where legends whisper in the woods. Subscribe for more stories of mystery, history, and the truths we dare to face. What do you think lingers at the ghostly toll? What echoes remain in Ohio? Drop your thoughts below. Let's uncover the mysteries together. The legacy of the unseen endures. A new chapter awaits your curiosity. Your wonder lights the path forward. Let's walk it as one.